Hey, what's up? Welcome to speaking lesson 21. And today we are going to learn how to make questions. And these questions will be based on simple present tense. Please make sure that you have watched the previous lessons, and that is speaking lessons 17, 18, 19, and 20. Here is the table of contents. In today's class, in section 1, we are going to learn about interrogative sentences. So we will learn how to make questions. Then in section 2, we will have homework. Section 1, interrogative sentences. So here is a statement, I know. And in Bangla, that would be Ami Jani. The interesting fact is, in English, the structure is subject plus verb. I is the subject and know is the verb. And in Bangla, it's the same. When it's just deals with subject and verb, then it's same, SV. But when we add object with it, like what do I know? I know Bengali. So when I'm adding this Bengali with it, let's see the changes here. So in English it is subject, verb and object, but in Bangla it is subject, object, verb, because I'm saying Ami Bangla Jani. So I Bengali know. This is how we are actually saying it in Bangla. So when you speak, if you want to know how the structure works in Bangla, you can just store this information in your head, but do not worry, you don't have to consciously memorize the rules. Just keep practicing the lines and it will come to you. I just gave you an explanation of the structure, but you don't need to memorize it. So let's move on to the questions. So we know the statement. If I say Ami Jani, it would be I know. But if I want to say do I know, the funny and simple thing in Bangla is you can exactly use the same sentence that you used for statement. So in statement you said Ami Jani, that is I know. And in English, for question you will just say Ami Jani. So it's in the tone, and in written form it's the question mark at the end that it is going to suggest that it's a question. So when you see that in the written form, at the end there will be question mark, and this is how you will know that it's a question. And when you will hear that, you will hear that in the voice, because that person is going to use the tone of a question, like Ami Jani, that means do I know. If we want to add object, then it will be, oh, I should have do here, do I know Bengali, then it will be Ami Bangla Jani, right? So this is how simple Bangla is. Sometimes you think that it's a different language and it's going to be very difficult, but this is probably one good news for you, that when you want to make it a question, it's pretty simple when you want to deal with these types of questions. Okay, now there are actually two ways to ask questions. One thing is you can say Ami Jani, and that would be do I know. Another way of saying is Ami ki Jani. Please note the tone I'm using. I'm saying Ami ki Jani. That means do I know. Now do I know Bengali? That is Ami ki Bangla Jani. So what is the difference between the previous sentence and this sentence? The meaning is exactly same, but one little thing is added here. That is this key. The key with the shorter vowel sign, the short umbrella. Those of you who have attended my reading classes, you know that I call it short umbrella. So we have two kinds of umbrellas in Bengali. One comes on the left side and another on the right side. So the one which appears on the left side, that is short umbrella. That is short E sign, E vowel sign. Okay. Um, so it's just a structural difference, but the thing is the same. The meaning is same. So here is another chart for you so that you know. So that means we can say, we can express it in two ways. So do I know, it can be said in two ways in Bengali. One is ami jani or ami ki jani. Then do I know Bengali? Ami Bangla jani or আমি কি বাংলা জানি? Okay, let's try another verb, পড়া. So here are two sentences with the পড়া verb. The first one is, does she study? In Bangla it would be সে পড়ে or সে কি পড়ে? Then if we want to add object with it, and if we want to say, does he study Bengali? The Bangla will be সে বাংলা পড়ে or সে কি বাংলা পড়ে? Okay, so here are few more sentences, a few more questions, so that you can have a clearer idea and you can have a better practice. So do I do? It can be said in two ways, আমি করি or আমি কি করি? Same thing, just different structures. Does he say? সে বলে, সে কি বলে? Does he bring? তিনি আনেন or তিনি কি আনেন? Do we walk? আমরা হাঁটি or আমরা কি হাঁটি? Okay. Now let's move on to homework. The verb chart for you. We have covered a few verbs already in today's lesson, but here are a few more verbs, and you can just learn it, memorize it, and you can start using it. And I'm going to give you 4 sentences and you need to make it Bangla. So for that you can take the help from this chart. Okay, so the first one is, does he say? Do we dance? Do they call? And do you stay? And this you is going to be informal you. If you have forgotten what is meant by informal you, if you have forgotten what is meant by informal you, then please go back to the previous lesson and you will have an idea of that. I am going to give the link of the previous lessons in my description box, and I will also provide you the link of my Facebook group where you can do more practices. You can find quizzes there on Bangla, and there's an Instagram page also that is called Learn Bengali with Baneebee. So yeah, please be a part of those so that you can have more practices. So yeah, that's it. If you have any questions, you can ask me the questions in the comment section or in my Facebook group or on Instagram. And if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to check the description box because there are going to be some useful links there for you. So yeah, see you in the next class. Bye.